Good morning everyone. Today standard 8 maths chapter 3. Chapter 3 is understanding quadrilaterals. Today's date 27th. Now before I start, please practice lesson number 1 and 2. Now exercise 2.6 question number 1 to 5 you have to do. Try at your own. If any doubts are there, I will clear it up. Let us start. Now you see various pictures on the board. First I will start. Paper is an example of plane figure. Now this board can be taken as plane figure. Okay. A plane figure formed by joining number of points without lifting pencil from paper and without retracing any portion of drawing other than single point is called a curve. Can you see the figure of curve? The first figure is of quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is formed by 4 line segments. Segment AB, BC, CD, AD having 4 angles, and total sum of all the angles of measure is always 360 degree. Second example, second figure you see, it is a simple curve. Third one is a convex polygon. Next one is concave polygon. Then we have trapezium, kite, hexagon, square, rectangle, triangle and parallelogram. Okay, one by one we will take it again. A curve which cuts itself is called a closed curve. A simple closed curve made up of only one line segment is called a polygon. Polygon examples are triangle. Triangle, how many sides are there? 3 sides. Rhombus is like a square. All the sides are same. Pentagon. Pentagon means having 5 sides. Hexagon having, this is the figure of hexagon, having 6 sides. So the various types of quadrilaterals are trapezium, then we have kite, parallelogram, okay, rhombus, square and rectangle. Convex polygon have no portion of its diagonals in their exteriors. This is not the case with concave polygon. All the sides of a regular polygon, for example triangle of equal length, they are called equilateral. Equilateral means all the sides are same. When all the sides are same, then all the angles are same, so it is called equiangular triangle. Angle sum property, the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360. The sum of the angles of a quadrilateral, this symbol is used for quadrilateral, is 360, and the number of diagonals if you want to find out of a polygon of n sides is n bracket n minus 3 upon 2. Now we go to question of exercise 3.1. So you will read question number 1. It says that given here are some figures, classify them in the following: simple curve, simple closed curve, polygon, convex polygon or concave polygon. So when you see the figures, simple curves, figure 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 are simple curves. Simple closed curves 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Then polygon we have 1, 2 and 4. Convex polygon is figure number 2. Concave polygon is figure number 1 and 4. This is for your reference. Now we go to question number 2. Question number 2, very important. How many diagonals does each of the following have? A convex quadrilateral, a regular hexagon, a triangle. Please refer to your textbook. Now, in a quadrilateral, how many sides are there? 4. Okay, so the formula is number of diagonals equal to n into n minus 3 upon 2. So we get 4 bracket 4 minus 3 upon 2, 4 into half, so you get 2. Now we go to the B part. A regular hexagon has how many sides? 6 sides. So number of diagonals will be n minus 3 upon 2. What is n? 6. 6 minus 3 upon 2. So we get 6 into 3 upon 2, that is 9. For triangle, how many sides are there? 3. So number of diagonals will be n minus 3 upon 2 is equal to 3 into 3 minus 3 upon 2. So you get number of diagonals 0. Is it clear? Question number 3, please read from the textbook. Now here quadrilateral ABCD is a non-convex quadrilateral. Let us see whether it holds a property or not. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is how much? That we have to find out. 40, 55, 35, 230. When you add, you get 360. So you can say yes, this property holds even if quadrilateral is not convex. Okay. Now we go to question number 4. Question number 4, table is given. Please see the textbook. Open your textbook and sit when you are solving the sums. Examine the table. We know that sum of interior angles of polygon with end sides are. The formula is n minus 2 into 180. Once again, n minus 2 into 180. Now in the first one, n is equal to 7. So we put the formula 7 minus 2 into 180. 5 into 180 is how much? 900. Now B, C, D I have given you homework. Please try it. If you have doubt, I'll clear it. Question number 5. Refer to textbook. First one. Equilateral triangle. Equilateral when all the sides are same and all the angles are same, equiangular. Square. Then we have regular hexagon. Question number 6. Find the measures x in the following figure. Very, very important. Please practice them twice, thrice. In the first figure is a quadrilateral. You can write down A, B, C, D or 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 angles are given. Fourth one we have to find out. We know that the sum of all the interior angles of quadrilateral is 360. So A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360. Can you see? Once again, A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360. So 50 plus 130 plus 120 plus x equal to 360. X plus 300 is equal to 360. So x equal to 360 minus 300. So we get 60 degree. Now we go to the second one, B. See the figure. 70x. Here nothing is given. 60. Okay. So we know that sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360. X. Please see where is x. Plus 60 plus 70 plus 90. Now from where this 90 came? You know, linear pair. This angle plus this angle is equal to 180. If this is 90, this is also 90. Is equal to 360. X plus 220 is equal to 360. So x will be 360 minus 220. So x will be 140 degree. And C is given to you homework. Okay. D. D is a pentagon. Pentagon means 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where all the sides are same, equal. So, sum of the interior angles of a pentagon will be 5 minus 2 into 180. 3 into 180 is equal to 540. So, the sides are x plus x plus x plus x is equal to 540. So, 5x equal to 540. So, x will be 108. Now, I am making this symbol. This symbol is used for making it equal. When all the sides are equal, we mark this way. Okay. Now, we go to question number 7. See the figure. Triangle 90, x is exterior angle, 30 interior, z is exterior. y, and it is not given, so we have to find out the value of x plus y plus. So x plus 90 is equal to 180, that is the linear pair. Linear pair I told you. So x will be 90 degree. So y is equal to 30 plus 90 is equal to 120. Second one, sum of all the exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degree. Okay. Now we start with angle A plus 60 plus 80 plus 120 is equal to 360 degree. Angle A is equal to 360 minus 260. So angle A is how much? 100. See the figure once again. Angle A is now 100. Okay. Now x plus 120 is equal to 180. Why? Because ask the question to yourself. It is linear pair. So x equal to 180 minus 120 is equal to 60 degree. Clear? Y plus 80 is equal to 180, linear pair. So y will be 180 minus 80 is equal to 100 degree. Z plus 60 is equal to 180, linear pair. So z will be 180 minus 60 is equal to 120 degree. So x plus y plus z plus w will be 360 degree. Clear? So please practice, maintain a classwork notebook and do 2 times in your homework book. Okay? Now, sum of all the exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degree. Clear? So measure of an exterior angle will be 360 upon number of exterior angles. Number of angles you want to find out, then 360 upon measure of an exterior angle. Now we go to 3.2. Very easy exercise. See the figure. You see all the exterior angles are given and x we have to find out. Okay. Now we know that sum of the exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degree. So x plus 125 plus 125 is equal to 360. So x will be 360 minus 250. X is 110. B is homework. Question number 2. Refer to textbook. How many number of sides are given? 9. Number of exterior angles will be 9. So sum of the exterior angle will be 360. Given polygon is a regular polygon, so all the exterior angles are equal. So measure of an exterior angle will be, the formula is 360 total upon 9 is equal to 40 degree. Second one, homework, formula will be same. Question number 3, refer to textbook. Number of angles will be 360 degree upon 24 degree, so it is equal to 15. So a polygon has how many sides? 15 sides. Fourth, refer to textbook. Exterior angles will be 180 minus 165. So number of sides will be 360 upon 15, that is 24 sides. Now question number 5. Each exterior angle is given to you 22 degree. So number of sides will be 360 upon 22, how much? 180 upon 11. Now you know that 180 upon 11 is not a whole number. So no exterior angle of a regular polygon cannot be measure of 22 degree. B. Measure of an exterior angle 180 minus 22 is equal to 158 degree. So number of sides will be 360 upon 158 is equal to 180 upon 79. Now you see again 180 upon 79 is not a whole number. So we say no, 22 degree cannot be interior angle of a regular polygon. Clear? Now question number 6a. Please refer to textbook. It says that regular polygon of 3 sides is an equilateral triangle. So each angle will be how much? Equilateral. All the angles are same. 60 degree. Okay. Hence minimum possible interior angle of a polygon is 60 degree. Now second one. Sum of an exterior angle and its corresponding interior angle is 180. So minimum interior angle of a regular polygon is 60 degree. So maximum exterior angle of a regular polygon will be 180 minus 60, that is 120 degree. Okay. So please solve it 2 times and complete it. Thank you.